Have you ever wondered what kind of creepy video game Easter eggs are out there? Believe it or not, video game developers are pretty clever about leaving behind hidden gems for players to find. But sometimes they make them extra scary to spook the players. Some of these Easter eggs are super hard to find, while others are maybe just in the background. Either way, they're likely to give you a shiver up your spine. I'm Mike with List 25, and here are 25 creepiest video game Easter eggs.
25.
In the video game Payday The Heist, there's a brief chance you might be able to see the witch from Left 4 Dead. She's behind the locked closet door in the hallway near the reception desk. If you stare at her too long, she'll jump scare the player who disturbed her.
24.
If you're brave and want to see something fun, go stare into the pool at Santa Maria delle Visitazioni in the game Assassin's Creed 2. There you'll be visited by a giant squid creature. It might take a minute or two to happen, so be patient.
23.
In the video game Grand Theft Auto 4, if you use a helicopter, boat, or just go for a swim, you can reach Happiness Island, which holds the Statue of Happiness, based on the Statue of Liberty. The creepiest thing about the statue is its very large grin and the heart chained inside.
22.
In Half-Life 2, you're likely to run into the horrifying headcrab zombie at some point. However, you may not have noticed their grisly screams are asking you for help. If you play the sound in reverse, you'll clearly hear them say, "Oh God, help! Help me!"
21.
Some thought the curse of the gyroid face in the game Animal Crossing was a glitch at first. Then they found out it was an intentional Easter egg put in by the developers. In the GameCube version, if you leave town and reset your GameCube while in another town, you'll end up looking like a very creepy creature called a gyroid.
20.
In Batman Arkham Knight, the original opening shows Batman burning Joker's body. However, if you beat the game once and start a new game, a new intro appears, and it's very freaky. The Joker pops up and says, "This is how it happened. This is how the Joker died."
19.
In the game No More Heroes, if you slow down her monologue at the very end, you can find out the villain Jean's horrifying backstory that brought her down an evil path.
18.
In many of the Call of Duty games, the teddy bear makes a frequent appearance, but only in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 can you find a bloody teddy bear that comes to life and slowly turns its head to look at you.
17.
If you've played Skyrim, you've likely killed quite a lot of people on your journey. Most believe once they loot these corpses, they disappear forever, but that's not entirely true. They actually get sent to a secret room that isn't easily accessible. If you know the right commands, you can find this secret room of the dead, but be forewarned, it's not for the faint of heart.
16.
Splatoon was a breakout hit on the Wii U, allowing users to play against each other in a war of paint. If you pull yourself away from the addictive multiplayer and go into the single-player mode, you may find the Secret Scrolls. The Secret Scrolls chronicle the demise of humanity and what is the present-day reality in the world of Splatoon. So yeah, for a cute and colorful game, it's pretty grim.
15.
In Grand Theft Auto 5, if you head over to Mount Gordo from 11 p.m. to midnight in-game, the ghost of Jolene will appear. However, if you get too close, the ghost will disappear. On the rock that the ghost hovers over is the name Jacques written in blood, referring to the man who murdered her.
14.
Robbie the Rabbit is a reoccurring character in the Silent Hill games, but in Silent Hill The Room, he appears as a creepy, bloody doll sitting on a bed. At first, it's just a lifeless doll, but eventually, he points menacingly at you.
13.
In The Witcher 3, if you visit a stone chapel with 2 stone angel statues keeping guard and walk inside, something weird will happen when you leave. The angel statues will be in a different position, staring at you. If you turn your back to the statues and move the camera away, they'll change position and keep staring at you. Don't blink.
12.
There's a town in Red Dead Redemption that'll likely haunt your nightmares for weeks. It's called Tumbleweed, and visitors to the ghost town have mentioned many sightings of ghosts that'll appear if you go to certain parts of the town at certain times of day.
11.
In Pokemon X and Y, sometimes a girl appears in Lumio City when you enter a certain building. Not only will the screen flash, but the music stops. When you talk to the ghost girl, she'll say, "No, you're not the one," and then she'll disappear.
10.
In Halo 3, there are several places to find cavemen hiding in caves and rocks in the Sierra 117 level. One such sighting involves a family of cavemen that don't move and eerily stare at you.
9.
When playing Just Cause 2, there's an isolated island out in the ocean. If you fly over it, your plane will always crash. On the island, there are tons of references to the television show Lost, including the smoke monsters and the hatch.
8.
In Hitman Contracts, you can find a ghost during the mission Traditions of the Trade. Find a door that says Wing Closed, pick the lock, turn left, go through the double doors, and you'll see 6 rooms. In each room, if you look in the mirror, you'll see a ghost looking at you.
7.
Black and White 2 is a video game where you can act as an all-powerful god, choosing whether to be benevolent or vengeful. Supposedly, there's an Easter egg where the game unexpectedly whispers your name while you play. Mike with list 25.
6.
While playing Super Mario Galaxy 2, go to the Shiverburn Galaxy and switch the camera to first person. If you look at one of the cliffs, there are dark silhouettes that stare at you.
5.
Before cell phones had cameras attached to them, the Game Boy had the ability to take pictures with the Game Boy camera. The camera had the option to take pictures, but also to play a game. In the game, if you select Run, a creepy picture appears and asks, "Who are you running from?"
4.
In Fable 2, the developers placed demon doors and secret cottages scattered around the world of Albion. If you pass through the demon door and walk up to the cottage, it looks bright and beautiful. But once you enter the door, everything changes into a grim, dark massacre.
3.
While going through a level in Runner 2, you may notice that Slenderman is stalking in the background, watching and waiting. It's more than a little creepy.
2.
Sonic CD has a secret sound test screen. If you make the right combination on the gamepad, a creepy scene with Japanese text appears with eerie music.
1.
While playing multiplayer in Gears of War Judgment, if you go through a secret doorway, you'll find an eerie painting, which, under the right conditions, will reveal a kind of library ghost reaper flipping through the pages of a book. Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button in the top right corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these videos here or just head to our website at list25.com.